In this video, we're going to learn how to find percent change, and this can be really helpful when we're trying to describe how a number increases or decreases. And we're going to use inflation rate to talk about percent change. It's a really good way. It gives us some context to why this might be meaningful. So in the United States, typically inflation is between 1 and 3%. So that percentage describes how much the average good is going to increase from one year to the next. We're going to look at a period of time from March 2021 to March 2022 where the inflation rate was really high. And so we're going to look at a car that was originally $15,000 in March 2021, and it increased to $16,275 due to inflation. So we're going to compute the rate of increase for this item. So we're going to use these steps up here. Step 1 is to find the amount of increase or decrease. And all you're going to do for this is you're just going to subtract. So you're going to subtract the two numbers. So I'm going to take 16,275 minus 15,000. And if you're wondering, well, how do I know what to subtract from what? Like in this case, I took the bigger number minus the smaller number. If I had done it the other way around, I would have gotten a negative answer. The thing I will tell you here is that even if you made, I'm not even going to call it a mistake, even if you subtracted the other way around and got a negative number, just always think about what's happening. So if you're increasing, going from one year to the next, you know this is an increase. So if you accidentally subtracted the other way around, just don't even use that negative sign at all with your result. You just want to know basically the absolute value or the difference between the two without the sign. So if we subtract these two numbers, we get $1,275. So that's the increase. And so then step 2, we're going to divide that increase. So we're going to take 1275. So 1275 divided by the original number. So the original number in this problem is the $15,000 because that's the price of the car in March 2021. So I'm going to divide by 15,000. So I'm going to take 1275, you can see my calculator, divided by 15,000 is 0.085. And so that's the decimal equivalent of the percent change. And so last step, step 3, we want to change that decimal to a percentage. So we're going to take 0.085 and we're going to multiply it by 100 or move that decimal 2 spots to the right, and we get 8.5%. And again, that's an increase since our number increased from year to year. And so that, according to the labor or the Bureau of Labor Statistics for the United States, the all items index increased by this percent from March 2021 to March 2022. So you can see this is much higher than that typical inflation rate of 1 to 3%. So this is what's typical, and then that 8.5% increase you can see is much, much higher.